Do you ever find yourself thinking the same thought over and over throughout the day? Or maybe wake up in the middle of the night and you have the same thoughts going around and around? They're usually not great thoughts. If you've ever experienced this, it's something that humans do all the time. So I did a little research and found that there's some discrepancies around the number of thoughts we think in a day. There's numbers from 60,000 to over 80,000, but some of those studies were in dispute. So the most recent study shows that we think about 6,200 thoughts a day. And this is from a study that was conducted in July of 2020 and used a functional MRI. The curious thing about this is it can't tell how many of those thoughts are the same. So what thoughts are we repeating? And I know if you're like me, a lot of those thoughts are repeating. It takes up a lot of brain space. So what we want to do is try to figure out how to clean up some of that brain space and make sure that we are in control of our own thinking and we are not just thinking the same thoughts over and over, ruminating. So the first thing to do is first to notice and to check if you are doing that. Are you ruminating on the same thought, or can you switch to excavating? And if you excavate a thought, it means to kind of dig in there with more objectivity and less emotion. Figure out, well, what's really going on here? What is this thought trying to tell me? What's the wisdom here? What's the lesson here? What do I need to know? Do I need more information? And just that sense of objectivity will pull you out of that ruminating space and more into this excavating space. So that's one way to get around it. And the other thing is to really give your brain something else to think about. So when the brain is left on its own, oftentimes it's scanning for threat. And it's going to pull together all kinds of threats for you to be absorbed with. So we want to be able to be mindful of that and give it something else to focus on. So find something really good. Think about somebody you love or something you love. Put that in your heart. Allow your brain to noodle on that for a little while, and you'll feel immediate relief because your brain can't think two thoughts at once. So it might waffle back and forth because it really wants to grab onto that fear-based thought. But if you reinforce the positive thought and give it that focus over and over again, or something else, doesn't always have to be positive, could be a neutral, could be a curiosity about something else, but you want to break that pattern to avoid a Groundhog Day of ruminating and thinking the same thought over and over again. So if you do this and you try to use this process, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts.